All right, everybody, welcome back to Sports and Entertainment Talk. I'm one half of your host, Corey. You have Keith on the other side. I know it's been a while, but we had Thanksgiving break. We got families to attend to, food to eat, turkeys to get. But yeah, some big news coming out of Survivor Series. The big news that everybody's been wanting to talk about. We have too. Keith, we want to talk about it, but we wanted to get the truth. The truth. So that's why we've been taking so long to post this video, because all these false statements and everything coming out online. But yeah, so before we get into the facts, Keith, you have anything to say about Survivor Series?
For one, great show. It was an absolutely outstanding Survivor Series. Broke like every record there was for all Survivor Series in history. I'll tell you, we're obviously going to get right into CM Punk. That's what everybody wants to talk about. That's obviously the talk of the wrestling world right now. But I was surprised. Like, I had my doubts towards the end. The camera started to pan out, and then of course CM Punk's music hit. I wish I would have recorded my action. I know a lot of people were recording their reactions on it. I do question that some of those were pretty fake, but man, if I would have recorded my action, I scared the shit out of my son. Let's just say that, because I was screaming my head off. So I was definitely pretty excited when CM Punk's music hit. Super excited that Randy Orton's back, and we're definitely gonna talk about R-Truth, because I'm a huge R-Truth fan, and I don't think this dude gets enough credit.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I probably bought about 13 bags of Ruffles after that. After that promo with R-Truth. Yeah, but I mean, a lot of stuff coming out and a lot of false narratives coming out about the very end. Obviously, we had R-Truth coming. We had the big return of Randy Orton, which, you know me, I'm a big Rock fan. Number 2 is Randy Orton, so I was so excited for that. I kind of did feel like the CM Punk thing did overshadow Randy Orton's return.
Yeah, that was the only thing I kind of questioned on that too. Like, was that the right call? I mean, obviously, CM Punk returning was huge. Everybody was super excited. There's probably a handful of people who are like, oh, whatever, it's CM Punk. But let's be real, you're going to watch it. That's why Monday Night Raw's ratings were through the roof yesterday. But at the end of the day, Randy Orton is Randy Orton, man. Like, did he really overshadow it? Not really, man. Randy Orton, he got a huge pop when his music hit. Like, the fans were loving it. I was pretty excited for Randy Orton's return. So I just think it was a great night for wrestling fans overall, man.
Yeah, I want to get into the facts now, because there's been a lot of facts out there on all these other channels and stuff like that, and people just post them immediately. I'm just trying to that's why we waited a little bit to post this video.
Yeah.
But it is a big thing. So CM Punk returning, for the first 24 hours of him returning, it gained, this is just the very beginning of the first 24 hours, gained 71 million views on YouTube. So it's huge.
Hey, that was within the first 3 hours.
3 hours, okay, even better.
Yeah, the first 3 hours, it was crazy how many views. And that was like the first 3 hours of Survivor Series going off the air. It was like 70 something million views, like the highest viewage on YouTube in history for WWE, which is just craziness, right? Now, I will tell you, you mentioned, it took us a while. A lot of people posted about this on Sunday. So obviously, there's a lot of YouTube channels that have been talking about, the return of CM Punk, return of Randy Orton. We wanted to wait, though, because obviously you had the whole thing with Seth Rollins that was caught on camera where, he was flipping CM Punk off, basically cussing him out. But there's actually more that came out of that, which is why we wanted to wait to record. We wanted to get the truth. And that's what you're going to find in this channel, right? We're not marks. We're not going to sit here and report like, oh, my God, CM Punk's back. Yeah. Like, we're going to dig into the truth, like what's actually going on here. And so I think that's what we should talk about. What's actually going on between CM Punk and Seth Rollins?
Yeah, so breaking news for everybody that's listening right now. Breaking news, it's all a work, okay? So this whole Seth Rollins thing, if you guys actually, there's multiple podcasts out there. Yes, we have the one where he was out there saying he's a cancer and stuff like that, but that was like a year ago. But if you go and look at the Impulsive podcast with Logan Paul, he was actually on there saying that they actually squashed their beef a little while ago, and that they're all professionals. So if you want to bring it in, we're all here to make money. We're all here to do a job, basically, which is all a work, which it is. It's all a work, guys. Breaking news. I don't know if we're going to be the first ones to say this to you guys. It's all a work. It's leading up to CM Punk versus Seth Rollins at WrestleMania. They're just diving into it, and it's sold, and it's working now for everybody because everybody's bought into it. It's basically
I think that's great. Like, this is what everybody wants to see. There's like actual real heat. Like, Seth Rollins said what he said. CM Punk said what he said. They went on a Twitter battle, years ago. So in many ways, this is a huge buildup to a major storyline. And, we don't get a lot of that in today's wrestling, right? We get very quick snaps of storylines, and then they kind of just move on to the next thing. But this thing between Seth Rollins and CM Punk, man, it's good storytelling. There's definitely a story there. It is a work. Obviously, I've read multiple articles that kind of confirm that this was a work. But I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that because at the end of the day, they really did have beef. But it's like Triple H said in the press conference. If you guys caught the press conference at the end of Survivor Series, I'm sure most of you guys watched it. People change, and so that's kind of where I'm at with it, right? CM Punk does come with a lot of baggage, but that was 10 years ago, right? He's moved on, and let's be honest, we've had multiple major stars that have left WWE and then came back for just a bigger run of their career. You got the likes of Hulk Hogan, right? Did you put something in my background?
I did not. I am freaking out too. I just saw that.
That was weird. But like you look at like the return of Hulk Hogan after he went to WCW and almost put WWE out of business, right? He came back with a huge pop. Fans loved it, right? You look at Stone Cold Steve Austin, his run with WCW, and then has the biggest run of his career with WWE. You know what I'm saying? This happens all the time. And so I'm excited that CM Punk is back for one reason and one reason only. And that's because CM Punk is good. He brings the story. He's good on the microphone. He's good in the ring. It's going to be some good storytelling with CM Punk. And that's really what I'm excited about, man. For any real wrestling fans, like that's what we're excited about. It's not about the drama. It's Triple H said it himself, man. If he can push the agenda, if he can bring the fan base to WWE and help WWE succeed in what they're trying to accomplish, hey, more power to you, brother. I'm excited to see what they do with CM Punk. Obviously, everything is geared towards CM Punk versus Seth Rollins, which we're definitely going to get into. So I would like to do WrestleMania predictions, but before we get into that, let's talk a little bit about Randy Orton. He was out for 18 months. First of all, that dude looked jacked.
Yeah,
like as soon as he came out, the first thing I was like, holy crap, look at the size of this dude. Like you could tell he was preparing for this comeback, man. He looks in better shape than he's ever looked. And Randy Orton's always been in pretty good shape, pretty good looking dude, right? So Randy Orton obviously, gets, does his promo yesterday. Rhea Ripley does her thing. Mommy. Well, guess what? Daddy's back. And I loved it. I ate that shit up, man. It was hilarious. Fans loved it. I think we're going to see some t-shirts. I'm definitely going to get me a Daddy's Back t-shirt. So that should be pretty good.
Yes, we need daddies in our life because we haven't had one in a while. So, but yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Well,
we should be careful. I think our dad watches this.
Oh, yeah. Hi, Dad. But yeah, here's the biggest thing that I take from this. Well, not from the Randy Orton one. I want to jump straight to the CM Punk one because I was actually watching a lot of the YouTube channels. I'm not going to mention any names or anything like that, but What Culture Wrestling. Oops, sorry, I said it. What Culture Wrestling, they basically came out with the podcast basically saying that they thought that his promo was rubbish. Well, if you actually do a little bit of deep diving into his promo, it's not rubbish, okay? He's actually feeding into Seth Rollins' bullcrap. Okay, so he's playing the whole I'm home, like the whole stereotypical dude that comes back to wrestling and says, I'm home, this is where I belong. But at the very end, you saw him say, I'm not here to make friends, I'm here to make money. It's all a work because he called him a hypocrite. So that's what he's doing. He's playing into the hypocrite role, and that's exactly what he needs to do. And that's what he's doing. And that's all it is. It's plain and simple. Everybody's come out here saying that it's rubbish and it was a stupid promo. They hated it and stuff like that. What do you guys expect? So yes, he went to AEW and he cut his first promo, kind of bashed WWE. Do you think he's going to come and do that again? It's not going to happen. Basically, he's going to come back and he basically fed into the Seth Rollins crap. And we're going to find out because Seth Rollins claims he's the best in the world. Well, CM Punk says that he's the best in the world. And we're going to find out who really is.
That's what it's all about. I tell you too, I don't really care what other people think, right? I've been watching wrestling my whole life. I'm excited for CM Punk to come back. I've said it 100 times. I've read multiple articles. I've watched so many videos where people are just like ripping on these promos, and you know what? Shut up! Like, just shut up about it already, man. Like, just be excited. This is an exciting time for wrestling. And the thing is, man, is there's so many wrestling fans out there. They're just drama queens, bro. That's all it is. It's never good enough for you. I saw one thing earlier. It was like, I'm never watching WWE again. I'm going to watch AEW for the rest of my life. Well, good luck with that, buddy. Like, okay, sure. I'll see you on Monday Night Raw. Like, get out of here with that crap, dude. Enough said about that. Hey, so before we get into the WrestleMania predictions, because that's really what I want to talk about, I do want to talk about R-Truth. Let's say what this is, right? We kind of talked about it before I think yesterday, me and you on the phone with each other were talking about it. And we kind of had a difference of opinion on this. I love R-Truth. I think he's an outstanding talent. What frustrates me is why haven't we pushed this dude? This dude has had memorable moment after memorable moment, and then he returns, gets this huge pop in Survivor Series. Saw him again on Monday Night Raw, gets a huge pop, and then even Triple H like joked around about it at the Survivor Series press conference, like, "Oh, let's get the elephant out of the room. Let's talk about the big return, R-Truth, everybody." Like, ha ha, that's so funny. But why is that funny? Like that actually frustrated me because why isn't R-Truth a main event superstar? It makes no sense to me. The dude, are you doing this shit with
I am not doing this. I am freaking out. I wish I could do it. I bet you if I say fireworks. Fireworks. No. It's not working. God damn it. I want fireworks too. This is bull. Are you doing this to me?
I'm not doing anything.
This is bullshit.
Anyways.
Maybe figure out how to get fireworks on my stuff next time. Go ahead. All right, let me talk about R-Truth. Let me talk about R-Truth. Because you earlier on the phone you said, I think he should win the Royal Rumble. Well, I think that's a bunch of bullcrap. I don't think he should win the Royal Rumble. First of all, okay, so you need to think about it. So I think he's like, don't quote me on this, guys, but I think he's like 49 years old, maybe 48, pushing something. I don't know. But we have a lot of those. Okay, so you have a lot of them. You have Randy Orton, maybe 49, 48. You have CM Punk, 49, I think, maybe 48, maybe 47, okay? You have so many of these older superstars. But when you take that age, okay, and you can tell a superstar, yes, R-Truth should have been built a long time ago, but no, not anymore. He's a comedic act. Keep him as a comedic act. He's funny. Everybody loves it. But funny doesn't win championships, and funny doesn't win the championship at WrestleMania for damn sure. And funny does not win the Royal Rumble. That's just my personal opinion. Keep him as a funny guy. Yes, maybe give him the U.S. title. I mean, because everybody's talking about how Logan Paul was supposed to come and do the title. Give him the U.S. title because Logan Paul ain't done crap since he's got it anyway. Give him that title. But so no, he's not winning the Royal Rumble.
Okay, sure. Obviously, he's not going to win the Rumble. I have my pick for the Royal Rumble this year.
But you said that earlier.
I said that I would like him. I think he should. I didn't say I think he will. He should. WWE should push. R-Truth deserves a push, right? You want to talk about comedic act?
Push.
What the hell was Sami Zayn? The entire time he was with the Bloodline, he was a comedic act. He was funny, and people loved it. They ate that shit up. What's the difference? And R-Truth can get down in the ring. Let's not forget that. The dude's not just to talk on the microphone. He actually puts on a freaking clinic every time he gets in that damn ring. He does shit that nobody else can do. R-Truth, 100%. I can see about looking at your face, you're about to say something stupid, and I can't wait to hear what it is.
No, it's not going to be stupid. That's the craziest thing that you just literally compared R-Truth to Sami Zayn. So it takes two to tango, okay? And Sami Zayn, he had the bloodline to tango with, okay? He had the Yeats. He had all those great moments with them. R-Truth doesn't have nobody to tango with. He just has the comedic acts. He has ruffles, okay? He has all these other things. I don't even know what that food was that he was eating the last time, but that's all it is. It takes two to tango, and that's why Sami Zayn prevailed, because he took what he was given to him. He was given other characters with outstanding charisma and all that. R-Truth is given ruffles. What are you going to do?
Corey, I am 36 years old.
I hope these fireworks go off again.
In the last 36 years, I have never in my life heard something so horrendous, so ridiculous, so stupid until right now. You get 0 points for effort. You are negative on the points board. You are disqualified. You suck. Your opinion is shit. I don't like your face. R-Truth, Royal Rumble 2024. Let's go, baby. All right, I'm just kidding. I tried to rip off a little Billy Madison there. Remember that shit?
No,
anyways.
You already said it. It's on record now. It's already said. So that's your pick. We're good.
Here's the thing, right?
So who's R-Truth challenging? Is it going to be Seth Rollins or is it going to be Roman Reigns?
Will you shut up? You shut your face. Let me talk. Listen, I agree with everything you're saying. R-Truth had nobody to tangle with.
Most people
That's not R-Truth's fault. I hate your face, dude. Listen, Sami Zayn had a thing going with the bloodline because he was put in the bloodline. WWE needs to push R-Truth. I'm not saying that R-Truth needs to push R-Truth. WWE needs to do that. They need to put him in a storyline, put him in a feud, put him with a faction, do something with R-Truth. Have him be the leader of a new faction. That would be fantastic. It would probably be freaking hilarious. They need to do something with R-Truth. I really hope that this return is not just some random, like, oh, we're just going to see him do backstage segments. Like, no, I want to see him get in the ring. I want to see him win the title. The heavyweight title, I would love to see it, but I would be happy if he won the Intercontinental title. Or, like you said, the United States title. But anyway, enough said. Let's move on. Let's
No,
get
no, no,
into
no, 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 no,
oh, here
no,
we
no, no.
go.
For those that are listening, for anybody that has our truth, which is our killing and stuff like that on all the social medias, somebody please send out a memo to him that we got his biggest writer of a fan right here in Keith Rains. I mean, this dude is. Does anybody else want to see our truth win the Royal Rumble? No.
Oh, I bet you do.
No, my wife just said no. She's not watching, and she said no.
Your wife's a mark.
Oh, a mark. A mark. I'm not going to
You're
tell
telling me if R-Truth won the Rumble, the fans wouldn't pop.
It would be a waste of all the talent in the locker room. It would be a waste. Now, it would be great for him to have a nice little shining moment at the Royal Rumble, but no, he doesn't deserve to win the Royal Rumble. These are people that have, first of all, he hasn't been there in a year, okay? CM Punk has not been there in 8 years. He doesn't deserve to win the Royal Rumble. He does not.
Oh, but
it's for the people that are there that have earned their damn stripes, that have been there every day, every live event that's not on TV. Those are the people that deserve to win the Royal Rumble, not R-Truth, okay? I'll go buy him a bag of Ruffles right now. But anyway, let's skip on from R-Truth.
Yeah, I'm ready to move on.
Yeah, me too.
R-Truth for president. Let's go.
You're lucky. You're lucky we don't live close to each other, because I would come in there and drop kick your ass right now.
I would literally punch your face into the concrete.
That's pretty violent. But anyway, we're moving on. Let's go on our WrestleMania predictions.
All right, yeah, let's do it. So we got, I don't think we really should do the whole night 1, night 2. I would tell you, all right, what do you think the main event of night 1 is going to be? Let's go there.
Okay, so night 1, okay, I'm going to say is going to be Seth Rollins versus CM Punk. Now, I want to know which night 1 or night 2 is R-Truth going to be main eventing for your pick.
He's not going to. I just said it would be pretty cool. See, you're mixing up my words, bitch. I agree, though. CM Punk versus Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship, night 1, WrestleMania. That, to me, that's just obvious, right?
Who wins?
So before we get
early prediction, who wins? Dan, did I just get your tongue or something? I'm gonna choose Seth Rollins. Seth freaking Rollins.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Honestly, I think Seth Rollins should win this one. I don't think CM Punk needs the championship right now. I think this will pretty much solidify Seth Rollins as the top guy. It's only a matter of time before CM Punk is a champion, but let's be real here. He doesn't need to be the champion. I'm gonna go with Seth Rollins is gonna win against CM Punk at WrestleMania night 1.
Okay, so absolutely. night two,
main event.
Who you got?
Oh, that's easy. Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns. My pick, Cody Rhodes is dethroning him. We're getting rid of the Tribal Chief.
Okay. So I'll actually agree with you on this. And I'm going to finish your story for you, Cody Rhodes. You're going to win the title at WrestleMania. You're going to beat Roman Reigns. And then as soon as you do, 3 seconds later, as you're celebrating that confetti's falling, you're going to see Damian Priest come in and cash that Money in the Bank briefcase and ruin the whole damn story. That's my prediction. Early prediction, but I'm going to stick to it.
That's interesting you say that because, well, we might as well get into it now. I wanted to get into the Royal Rumble pick. We'll get into that here in a second. The only reason I want to kind of jump the gun here is because I don't think Damian Priest is going to win the championship with the Money in the Bank. Here's my prediction. Somehow, some way, the end of the Judgment Day is going to be caused by Finn Balor costing Damian Priest the championship after cashing in the Money in the Bank, which is going to set up for a WrestleMania match between Finn Balor and Damian Priest. That is my prediction.
You just say the dumbest things all the time, don't you? So
I hope this happens, and then we're going to go back and watch this video, and I'm just going to smack you in the face.
Yeah, but so that would actually have to happen at the Royal Rumble. That would have to happen at the Royal Rumble.
I agree. Royal Rumble, or it could be like the Elimination Chamber.
So something would happen. So who's going to be facing Roman Reigns at the Royal Rumble? Obviously, Damian Priest have to come in there, cash in.
Yeah, I would say Damian Priest will be involved in that somehow. That's a good question. I have heard rumors that Roman Reigns is gonna defend the title at the Royal Rumble. I'd be interested to see who against. But we'll see.
Well, I'll tell you this: my Royal Rumble.
It's probably going to be LA Knight again. To be honest with you,
I think CM Punk's going to be taking on Drew McIntyre at the Royal Rumble because the way he stormed off, he still has not signed his contract, which we talked about in multiple videos before this. I honestly think that's going to be CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, and then that's going to lead to the whole Seth Rollins match. But that's my prediction for the Royal Rumble.
I can see that happening. All right, let's go with the picks for the Rumble. Who's winning the women's Royal Rumble?
I mean, damn, dude, you just hit me hard with that one. I'm gonna go ahead and say I don't know, man. I don't know because there's too many women superstars right now that are trying to be built, and they haven't built enough. And that's the problem with the women's division. They're not building any superstars. I'm gonna go ahead and say here's a hot take. I'm gonna say Stephanie McMahon. She was backstage at Survivor. She was backstage at Survivor Series. She was trying to work her way into the Royal Rumble. She wants her shot.
Okay. I'm gonna repeat what you said earlier. Corey, that is the stupidest thing I think I've ever heard come out of your freaking mouth.
You never say that again.
I just did, bitch. All right. That's your pick, Stephanie McMahon. There, you heard it from Corey himself. Stephanie
Early
McMahon.
predictions. We'll wait till the end of the month.
I'm sorry for all the fans listening out there, all 20 fans that we have of this channel.
You're welcome.
They were up to like 48 subscribers. That's a big deal, bro.
So who are you going to choose, huh? Who are you going to choose?
So I'm going to go...
Mae Young? You're going to choose Mae Young. I know it.
She's dead. Okay. I'm going to go the curveball here. I want to make sure I say her name right. I'm going to say Jade Cargill. Does I say her name right?
Jade Cargill. Yeah.
I think she's going to win the Rumble. I think... I know it's a little early to kind of predict that, but I feel like somehow, obviously, she's a big talk in town. I don't think that she's going to have a singles match at WrestleMania, but I do think that she somehow is going to win the Rumble.
All right.
And my other pick would have been Becky Lynch, but I don't think Becky Lynch needs to win the Rumble.
Here's what's funny. I was waiting for your stupid answer that you were going to give me on the Royal Rumble pick.
Is that the plan? We're just going to assault each other every step of the way?
Here's the real Royal Rumble winner this year. Okay. I was joking around, said Stephanie McMahon. I was waiting for your stupid answer. It's going to be AJ Lee. She will return.
That's a good one.
He already name dropped her on Monday Night Raw. Wishing everybody well. Well, I'm wishing her to win the Royal Rumble. It's going to be AJ Lee. Stick that in my back
All right.
pocket.
There it is, fans. There it is. We just proved that my little brother Corey is the biggest hypocrite of all hypocrites. Did you not just say CM Punk's not going to win the Rumble? He hasn't been here in 8 years. Did you not just say R-Truth's not going to win the Rumble?
Punk is not going to win it. I said R-Truth's not going to win it.
AJ Lee ain't been here either.
AJ Lee music hits and she's going to win it. You don't know how to spell hypocrite, and neither do I. So shut up.
I think I can spell HYPO crit.
Okay, so who's going to win the men's Royal Rumble?
Hold on, I got some thoughts on the AJ Lee thing. I do think it's a matter of time. I'll tell you, when CM Punk returned, I think about 5 minutes after my nerves finally come out, I'll sit next to my wife, my beautiful wife, and Tony. If you're watching, I love you. And I looked at her and I was like, what'd you say?
Sorry, no, I sneezed.
I looked at her and I said, I wonder if this means AJ Lee's coming back, because that would be exciting. I can definitely see her returning at the Royal Rumble. I don't agree that she's going to win the Royal Rumble, but I could definitely see her returning at the Rumble. That would be a huge pop, and that would be very exciting. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't even have her in my WrestleMania predictions, and if she shows up at the Rumble, that changes everything.
All right, so we've got our night one predictions of WrestleMania. We've got the Royal Rumble predictions for the women's. Let's hurry up and choose our men's Royal Rumble match. Early predictions. Obviously, we'll do this again at the end of the month, and then our WrestleMania night two.
All right, so I'm going to explain. I got to explain this one.
Actually,
I feel like a lot of...
Huh? We already did night two of WrestleMania, so we don't need to do that. So, yeah, who's
we
your Royal
did
Rumble
the main event, right? So, I think everybody watching is going to assume that we're going to pick CM Punk. And I'm going to say not CM Punk. And here's why. CM Punk and Seth Rollins already have a story. He does not need to win the Royal Rumble in order to have a match with Seth Rollins at WrestleMania and it just be this huge marquee match. However, the one that doesn't really have the storyline going right now is Cody Rhodes. So I think for the second year in a row, Cody Rhodes is going to somehow win the Royal Rumble, and he's going to lock in his chance, his rematch against Roman Reigns at WrestleMania Night 2. That is my prediction. I know I'm sure you're going to have a lot to say with that. I thought about it. To me, it just makes sense. I could be wrong. I think this is probably like a 50-50 chance if we were betting on it. But that's my pick. That's my final answer. I'm going to go Cody Rhodes is winning the Rumble.
All right. And then so for my final pick, which I really want the whole story to come together where Cody Rhodes and stuff like that. That's like the most authentic thing that's going to happen with Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns for WrestleMania Night 2. It is what it is. I honestly think that when the Royal Rumble happens at number 30, it's going to say, if you come out with The Rock. And I think The Rock's going to come out, win the Royal Rumble, and it's going to finally be who is the head of the table. I honestly think it's going to happen. But the way the storylines go, it's going to be Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns. It's going to finish this little stupid story. I'm sorry, I think it's stupid, but I honestly think The Rock's going to come out at the Royal Rumble and win it. That's
Let's
my
clarify one
final
thing.
prediction.
Cody Rhodes should dethrone Roman Reigns at WrestleMania Night 2. I do agree that we need to stop saying the end of the story, finish the story, whatever. I'm kind of tired of hearing that. We all know your story, Cody. And that's not saying I don't like Cody. I'm a huge fan of Cody Rhodes. I actually just bought tickets for my son to go to Monday Night Raw. So we're actually going to Monday Night Raw January 8th over in Portland. And the first thing I'm buying is a Cody Rhodes shirt and a Cody Rhodes belt. So I'm pretty excited about that. So there obviously is an elephant in the room. I do agree. I did put some thought into, is there a chance The Rock is going to show up at the Rumble somehow, some way? There is that chance. Like, we can't deny that there is that chance. There's been talks about it. Does it make sense? There's a story there, right? I'd like to see either one. I honestly don't know. I think that it would be a smacking in Cody Rhodes' face if we see. What are you looking at?
Why are you wearing two jackets?
Oh, it's a layered jacket, bro. I live in Washington State. It's 30 degrees outside. I'm sitting in my garage.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay,
Yeah,
I thought it was
it's
two.
cold.
I thought it was two.
It's cold.
Okay.
That's why I keep rubbing my hands. I'm freezing. It's where my studio is set up at. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't think The Rock is going to headline WrestleMania with Roman Reigns, but I do think there is a small chance of that happening. I think if The Rock can pencil it in, or I should say WWE could pencil in The Rock, I think WWE is going to choose that over Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns, but we'll see. We'll see. My pick right now is Cody Rhodes winning the Rumble. He's going to pick Roman Reigns. He's going to dethrone Roman Reigns at WrestleMania Night 2, and what's going to be an epic rematch, epic main event. So I will tell you what, like, talking about WrestleMania, it gets me really excited because I was just talking to my wife and telling you about this yesterday. This is shaping up to possibly be the biggest WrestleMania of all time. Like, you got Seth Rollins at the top of his game versus the returning CM Punk. You got Cody Rhodes at the top of his game versus the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns. Two huge main events, and then we're about to get into the rest of it. Which, like just my predictions, if half of these matches actually happen at WrestleMania, these are huge matches, right? So let's go down. Here's what I'm going to do. Here's how we're going to do this, Corey. I'm going to name the wrestler, and you're going to tell me who the wrestler is facing of your prediction and my prediction. You ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, so we'll start out with.
Oh, you have a notepad. One. You have a notepad. Okay, I like it. All right, let's go.
I literally wrote this down like 5 minutes before it went on the air. We're going to start with the obvious one. Main event: Jey Uso.
Jimmy Uso.
Yep, Jimmy Uso. 100% agreed. There's a story there. They said it in their interviews that's their dream is to face each other at WrestleMania. I can't wait to see it. It's going to be amazing. I don't know what the hell you're doing over there. You look ridiculous. All right, you ready for the next one? LA Knight.
Oh, yeah, Taki fried mushrooms. LA Knight. I don't know, but if I were to say anybody, it would be Randy Orton.
Okay, I disagree with that. I went with Logan, or not Logan. Paul Logan.
Paul Logan or not Logan Paul?
Logan Paul. Damn, why did I get that all?
Yeah, so I disagree with that. I think Logan Paul is going to be facing Jake Paul at WrestleMania. I think it's going to be brother versus brother.
No
again.
way, dude. Jake Paul has no experience in the ring.
Well, your face smells like shark shit.
It's crazy. You are in Texas. I'm in Washington. You say you smell my face, right? You look like dog shit. That's why you wear that hat. I don't have to wear a hat because I still have my hair. Let's get one thing straight here, Corey. You want to talk shit? We could talk some shit.
We could do it. I can smell from
Katy, Texas. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm a gay lesbian road. There you go.
Is that where you live?
No, that's your address.
Oh, yeah, that's my address, guys. Find me. Find me.
Sorry if I offended you guys. I have nothing against gay people. Yeah, so I'm going with LA Knight versus Paul Logan. Logan Paul. Damn it.
Yeah,
I'll get it right one day.
How did you write it? Can you show us how you wrote it? Can you show us how you wrote it?
I wrote it Paul Logan.
You wrote it Paul Logan? What a loser.
I wrote it Paul Logan, dude.
Yeah, you can't talk crap no more for the
rest of the video. Hey, you ready? You ready?
Yeah,
let's go with
dude. Sure.
General.
It's putting a thumb up on your thing. How are you doing that? Okay, good. Anyway,
my phone
the next one.
Dude. That's cool, man. I wonder if they'll be able to see that in the video. All right.
Yeah, thanks for that shit. It's not doing it for me. All right, we'll figure it out next time.
Who's Gunther facing?
Brock Lesnar.
Yep, that's exactly what I picked. Brock Lesnar.
I bet you wrote that
Who's
down. You
Hey,
wrote
you
it
know what?
Lesnar Brock. Did you write it Lesnar Brock?
I wrote Gunther versus Brock.
Oh, okay. I thought you wrote Lesnar
All right,
Brock.
who's winning?
Gunther. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm going.
I don't want to spend
Gunther.
too much time on it because we only got about 6 minutes left anyway. So I'm going to say
We're running through it. We're running through it. I do think Gunther's going to win. It's going to solidify his legacy. Who better to beat than the Beast, right? And then going back to the LA Knight versus Logan Paul shit. I'm going to go with LA Knight on this one. All right, who's Rhea facing? Rhea Ripley, mommy,
a mop. She'll beat
a
anybody.
mop.
I'm just kidding. It'll be AJ Lee because she's going to win the Royal Rumble and she's going to challenge Rhea Ripley.
That's a good pick. That's a good pick. I'm going with Becky.
Damn
Lynch.
right it is. Of course you are.
Yeah, I'm going Becky Lynch. I think Rhea Ripley's gonna retain the title at WrestleMania. I don't think she's dropping it, but I do think she's gonna go against Becky Lynch. I do like the AJ Lee one though. That could be a good one. I'd be happy to see that one too.
Yeah.
All right. With Rhea Ripley versus AJ Lee, who's winning?
AJ Lee.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, I think if AJ Lee returns, I can see her taking the title. All right. Finn Balor. You already know who I picked on this one.
Yeah, I think it's going to be Finn Balor and Dominic Mysterio.
Dominic, get out of here. You're stupid. I'm going Damian Priest on this one. I think the Judgment Day is breaking up before WrestleMania. It's kind of already tying to that anyways. It just, you can see the writing on the wall. Judgment Day is on its way out. I think it makes sense, right? Finn Balor and Damian Priest are the two biggest guys on. Is he going to do it? There it is.
How are you doing this?
I don't know. My phone's awesome. It's iPhone.
I go to the next one.
All right, AJ Styles.
Oh crap. Shinsuke.
Yep, I picked Shinsuke Nakamura too. They need to have their rematch and put on a show, man. Randy Orton.
What did I say earlier? I said something.
You said Royal Rumble. You had him facing Drew McIntyre at the Royal Rumble.
Oh yeah, so damn, dude, I was gonna say Drew McIntyre, Randy Orton at WrestleMania too.
That's what my pick is.
Yeah, it'll probably be him, or it'll probably be Braun Strowman coming back.
I fucking hope not. Oh man, I cussed. That pissed me off. I don't like Braun Strowman.
We just got monetized, buddy.
Yeah, I think even if Randy and Drew McIntyre face each other at the Royal Rumble, they're still going to face each other at WrestleMania. I think it's going to set up for like maybe some kind of no holds barred match or a cage match or something crazy like that. All right, Charlotte Flair.
It didn't work for you. You didn't even try to. Charlotte Flair. Jade Cargill. That's who she. Jade Cargill or whatever her name is.
Yeah. So what I have here is I have Bianca Belair is going to retain the women's title. And it's going to be a triple threat match between Bianca, Charlotte, and Jade Cargill. All right. And then last but not least, Sami Zayn.
Dude, this little bubble thumb thing is pissing me off right now. That's not working for me. What was your last one? I'm sorry.
Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn. It'll be Solo Sikoa. Dude, that makes me so mad. All right. I say Solo Sikoa.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good pick. I'm going with Kevin Owens.
Ooh.
I think there's a story there. Kevin Owens kind of dropped out of Raw, just dipped over to SmackDown. So he left his boy stranded. So I can see that happening. We'll see. I do think Solo Sikoa is a good pick too, though. All right, is there anything I'm missing here? I kind of just went down to the top of the list.
Nah, I think you're good, man. Oh, damn it! Thought I was gonna work this time. It's making me so mad. How did you do the fireworks? Say fireworks. Say fireworks. Say explosion.
Fireworks. Explosion.
Say I'm gay.
I'm straight.
Oh, there it is. We get the fireworks with it. How are you doing this? I'm so gel, dude. I'm so gel.
There it is.
Hey,
it's reacting to me.
There it is, guys. We're giving you guys our reactions. This is another episode of No Holds Barred. Welcome back to Sports and Entertainment Talk. Sorry we took so long to post a video, but it was Thanksgiving, and quite frankly, I'd rather spend time with my family than spend time with you guys. But anyway, if you guys like this video...
That's not true. You guys are my family.
Thumbs up. That little thumbs up that Keith did. Do it one more time, Keith. Give him a thumbs up.
One more time. There we go. There we go.
Not working.
Come on.
Give it a like.
There,
Oh, there you
there
go.
it is.
Give us a like and a thumbs up. Maybe subscribe to the channel. And yeah, other than that, Keith, you got anything last for the viewers?
No, man, just appreciate you guys watching. Exciting week of
All right.
wrestling. Can't wait to talk about it next week.
We'll talk soon and goodbye.